Good morning guys, today we have the Peugeot 5008. It's a facelift, so we're going to show you what has changed inside and out and go for a drive. Okay, why don't we start with front design. First of all, we have 5000 lettering on the top, new frameless bumper with more graphics and lines that extends to the side, new full LED headlamp system looking more stylish. We also have this long strip that works as LED DRL and also turn signal, so yes, bifunctional. Wide opening on the bottom, radar sensor for the adaptive cruise control, but I'm not really a big fan of this hard plastic black garnish located on the side. Okay, now let me just show you the LED headlamp system working in action. That's DRL, headlamp, high beam, turn signal, and this is what horn sounds like. You can get this new 5008 with 4 different engine choices, 2 gasoline engines or 2 diesel engines, and our tester came with 1.5 liter turbo diesel producing about 131 horsepower, 221 pound-feet of torque. Engine made it to 8-speed automatic, and this is front-wheel driven SUV. So let me just show you how fast this Peugeot 5008 can be. It's a hot day. Okay, now let's take the ESC off, put the car into sports mode. Go! Not particularly fast car, but come on Peugeot, you can do it. Almost there, come on, come on, come on. It took Peugeot 5008 11.8 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour, so yes, not a fast car. And looking at the car from the side, you can definitely see that the belt line is placed relatively high to make this SUV look both stylish and dynamic, and pillars are painted with black, giving a nice contrast with the body color. And our tester is wearing 18-inch rims. Let's see, it's wearing 225 55 by 18 on front and back. And why don't we go out and check out the braking performance of this 5008 then. A bit more speed, come on, you can do it, 5008. It took Peugeot 5008 about 130 feet to a complete stop. Felt stable, maintaining steady posture. And when you compare Peugeot 5008 to Kia Sorento is actually over a bit longer, but interestingly, Peugeot 5008 has longer wheelbase. So let me just show you the second row seats myself. I am 6'2" and there's good amount of legroom, but headroom seems to be a bit limited, probably more so because we have large panoramic sunroof on the top, and window comes down not all the way but almost all the way, and it's really nice to have manual sunshade for the side, 2 tables for second row passengers, 2 air vents, 1 12-volt charging in the center, climate control, 2 more USB charging ports, and really like the flat surface on the bottom. And all these 3 seats can recline and slide, so that's pretty good. And let me also show you the third row seats. I hope I don't break my legs. So I'm pretty alright back here. Of course, I wouldn't want to be back here for a long distance trip, but short trips I think I'll be alright. We have a 1 cup holder, 1 storage area on the right side, but not on the left side. There's just 1 12-volt charging, and by the law here in Korea, you're supposed to have a fire extinguisher for 7-passenger SUVs, and they put it on the footwell, and where am I supposed to put my legs on the left side? Okay. Yeah. And if you guys are enjoying this, please like this video and subscribe so we can grow this channel together and have more fun. Looking at the car from the rear, we now have full LED tail lamp system, looking quite sharp. 5008 GT lettering on the side, reflectors and dual exhaust, but they're actually fake. The muffler is actually located on the left bottom side, and we have a spare tire on the bottom too. And trunk seems to be quite class competitive. And you can of course fold the third row seats and second row seats like this, and there's a gap, right? And for that Peugeot made this solution. And the passenger seat also can be folded flat like this, which makes it very practical. Yeah. And from the driver's seat, we still have the iCockpit design concept. Not really a big fan because the steering wheel sort of gets in the way, hiding the gauge cluster. So guys, do let me know whether you're a fan or not fan of the iCockpit design concept. Let me know in the comment section, please. And to the right, we have a new 10-inch infotainment screen. Yes, still not large in today's standard, and it's responding a bit slow, but the top portion is covered with soft materials, especially liking the Alcantara in the middle. We also have lots of physical buttons and dials for the climate media controls, and the toggle switches feels quite nice. We also have wireless charging pads for your mobile phone, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and seats are very comfortable. We have 3-stage heated seats for both front passengers and even massaging seats, but unfortunately we do not have ventilation seats for front passengers. Okay, too much talking. Now let's go out and drive this Peugeot 5008 then. It's a very hot day, but AC is working perfectly. We just turn off the massaging seats so I can drive. Okay, let's start with visibility. You know, this is an SUV, so you sit a bit high, large windows all around. We even have blind spot alert system, which will greatly help you during your lane changes. We even have this frameless rear view mirror, looking quite nice. So yeah, it's quite pleasant place to be in here. Okay, let's talk about 1.5 liter turbo diesel. Yes, if you want more power, there are other options, but this 1.5 liter turbo diesel seems to be more focusing on efficiency. Okay, now let's put the car into sports mode and let you enjoy it. Sorry for ruining all the fun, but not much happens even in sports mode. So yeah, this 5008 would feel more live with 2-liter diesel engine. So if I have to choose between 1.5 liter and 2-liter diesel, I would definitely get it with 2-liter turbo diesel. So overall, this 1.5 liter diesel doesn't feel fast or dynamic, but you can really enjoy good amount of torque starting from the bottom, around 1750 RPM. So it really pushes the car linearly all throughout the RPM range, and I think overall this car is meant to be a large, comfortable people carrier, and it does that very nicely. An engine is made into 8-speed automatic. We're also given paddle shifters, so let me just show you working in action. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So it's not shifting really fast, but rather smoothly. I think it's working nicely with 1.5 liter turbo diesel. 5, 6, 7, 8. Doing its job. And this Peugeot 5008 shines the most when you just put the car back into normal mode and start cruising on the highway. Feels very smooth, and you cannot even notice the diesel. We also have adaptive cruise control working with lane keep assist. As you can see, it's a very delicate system, placing the car right on the center. Of course, in a minute or so, it's gonna say, hey driver, it's time to put your hands back on the steering wheel. So even before that, you should always keep your hands back on the steering, but it's doing very good job. And this Peugeot 5008 feels stable even on high speed, but it takes a little bit of time. 1.5 liter diesel, and good brakes. Let's try a few corners with 5008. The all-wheel drive system, but I think we'll be all right. It's taking very nicely, and when you really push, the suspension sort of tightens up and holds this large SUV together. Wow, better than I thought. Really? Okay guys, let's try the corner with Peugeot 5008. Was taking very nicely. A bit more power would make things more interesting, but wow! I'm really surprised. This Peugeot 5008 really knows how to dance around corners. Wow! I didn't expect that from Peugeot. Whoa! Okay, let's try one more time on this hard left. Not really big fan of sound generator, but wow! I told you the suspension really tightens up when you really push it, and not really sure about the 1.5 liter turbo being fast or anything, but in terms of the handling department, wow, this 5008 really is doing an excellent job. Wow, feels very stable for a tall SUV. Wow. Right guys, this has been our test drive with Peugeot 5008. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back with much more. So if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel, and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Thank you guys, see you soon, stay healthy, and bye-bye. Second row seats like... Huh?
Don't even worry about it.